Hey guys, I just noticed today that the 2009 membership information for the Glassmen has finally come online. I was a little worried that they weren't going to put it up in time for me to really prepare for the Glassmen auditions, but they ended up doing it in plenty of time. So, to get the information, you have to register on their site and log in. And there's a registration link up here that you can click. They ask you some pretty basic information. It's nothing financial or anything. Once you do register, in this corner, you're going to see a Glassmen Access. And you're going to look down and see 2009 Glassmen Downloads. Click on that. And here you have the audition materials for 2009. Here's the membership details. Probably want to take a look at that. Then there's all the different section audition packets. Personally, I'm going to be doing the battery audition packet, so open that. Takes forever, okay. Dear prospective member, yada yada yada, okay. The audition materials for this year are exactly the same as last year. 16 on a hand, play at all dynamic markings. These include 3 inches mezzo piano, 6 inches mezzo forte, 9 inches forte, and 12 inches fortissimo. Tempos will generally be above beats per minute, and these should be playable up to 210 beats per minute at 9 inches. That shouldn't be too much trouble for most of us. Accent tap. What they're looking for is clear definition between the accent stroke and the tap stroke. Height combinations include 12 to 3, 12 to 6, 9 and 3, and 6 to 3. And the tempo guidelines are the same as 16 on hand. Double beat or triple beat. We use this exercise to build dexterity, etc., etc., etc. Sticking patterns such as paradiddles as well to build sound quality of rolls. It's a very important exercise, one of the most important exercises that you're going to learn. Tempo should begin at 86 beats per minute and go up to 196 beats per minute. That is fairly moderate, nothing too insane there. Triplet rolls, roll speed and sound quality should be playable with no accents at one height, as well as with the written accents and taps. Designated heights from accent tap should be applied to this. Tempo range start at 100 beats per minute, may be playable up to 200 beats per minute. Slower tempos will utilize all wrist turn, etc., etc. Fast tempo will begin to incorporate forearm motion with slightly lighter touch when getting into the upper range of tempo. Pretty straightforward stuff. Okay, 16th note grid. Used for 16th note timing. It's essentially a basic accent tap exercise using both hands together. They don't list it here, but another exercise that they're going to do is Spartan paradiddles, which can be a little tricky. It's a paradiddle exercise, obviously, with different accent patterns, but it's down here. So here's the 16 on a hand. Pretty straightforward. Accent tap. Standard accent tap exercise. Nothing too out of the ordinary here, but you should be able to do these quite comfortably at varying stick heights. Of course, your classic double beat exercise. The triplet roll exercise, this was mentioned before. And here's the Spartan paradiddles. It changes time signatures a few times, so definitely pay attention to that. Here's the 16th note accent tap grid. And that's a pretty standard exercise that a lot of people play, so you're probably familiar with it already. Not too bad. Audition information, or audition material there. It's exactly the same as last year, so if you looked at this at all, then you probably have an idea. Okay, so the next thing is registering for the auditions, and I know some of you may be reluctant, but do it. It's highly valuable. You know, everybody gets the butterflies in their stomach. Everybody, you know, gets the nerves. You know, your instincts are telling you no, don't do it. But you know, It's a great experience. I would highly recommend doing it. Just, even if you get cut, who cares really? You'll get tons of feedback, good feedback from people, and all in all, it's a really good experience. It's definitely worth the money. But here's the RSVP form, which is new this year. You don't have to send it in via mail. You can do it on the website right here. They need your name, they need your phone and email address, and then they need which audition you're going to. I am going to the November 28th through 30th G West facility in Ohio audition because I live in Michigan, and that's the closest one. And it's going to ask you your section, instrument, and then you're going to submit that, and I'm assuming there's a couple more steps after that. But that's about it. Thanks for listening.